edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report here on a Monday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much. We're excited to be here, man. Back in the saddle, a couple of days off at the last part of the week last week. So obviously I want to talk about, happy to be here with you, dude. And thanks for bringing in these donuts, dude. Oh my gosh.
I haven't had some Krispies in a while. They are outstanding. What would you say? We did, it was 6 different pairs of 2 on the assorted dozen and then the glazed dozen.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say your favorite? Is it like
the glazed? The classic glazed. Honestly, dude, that maple one I just had.
Oh, that maple one. Yeah, honestly, I love maple
because it's like they glaze the donut and then they put the maple icing on top.
Yes,
so it's a maple glaze, and it's just like, how do you not enjoy that so much? And I don't know. I mean, the Oreo one is great as well, but almost like what Sharon was saying, sometimes it's just like too much.
Too much, right?
Like that maple one. I just had it, ate it, nice and easy, simple. No too much crumbs everywhere. So I feel like right now that's probably my number one. What about you? We did the cream filled, you said.
Yeah,
before,
the cream
right?
filled was good, but I would say maple or a hot glaze,
like fresh.
But the cold glaze is obviously still really good too.
Oh yeah.
So gotta get to the gym, button it up later.
Definitely gotta go on the run tomorrow, dude. I make sure I run tomorrow.
Yeah,
this is it.
Couple pops in Boston, or
like you mean like drinking?
Yeah.
Sort of? Oh yeah, dude.
Just a couple.
Yeah, I get. Maybe more than a couple, dude. Saturday night was the last film day, so that was like everyone was like, "Yo, we're never gonna go out Saturday night." You probably we went to a karaoke bar.
Did you sing?
No, I did not sing.
Would you ever? Or no.
No, yeah, I would.
Or have you?
I have before. Yeah,
okay. Staten Island
3 times. No, Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Horseshoe?
No, actually, Anna Liffey's in Fairfield when it was still there. Did karaoke there with Michael, actually.
Okay.
So that's dope. But again, I gotta be a certain level of
Dirty Little Secret.
No, actually, we did Grease Lightning.
There you go.
Yeah. So that was good. But like I said, gotta be a certain amount of drunk, which I don't think I really reached that this weekend. And also like the when we got there, it was like you're the 50th person up, when you put your name down. So like, one of the guys in the crew who sang 2 songs, like, he tipped the guy like $5. Oh, can you put me in the top 10 right now? And I wasn't gonna do all that. I'm like, slide this guy a $5 just so I could. Sing.
Listen. Yes, I used to play garage band when I was younger, but I would never do the singing at the bar.
Really?
I'm not doing that. No, I can't do that, dude.
Come on.
No, it's not. It's just not my thing.
All right, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not. It's not great.
You know what, we were kind of unrelated, but not really, because I'm sure you had a couple Guinnesses in Boston.
I did have a couple.
Yeah,
Guinnesses
I was talking to
Boston.
Benny and Pooch last week because we went to Colony. They have a buffalo chicken pizza now.
A Colony?
Yeah, it's actually pretty fire.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They added that in a kale one. They're seasonal, whatever.
Oh, interesting, man. Maybe they're feeling some heat, from Rico's.
Could be.
Wait. So is it? But the buffalo chicken, is it almost like the salad pie where it's like regular cheese, regular sauce, and then just buffalo chicken on it, or is it like blue cheese on instead?
Blue cheese on top, melted in, optional, but we got it.
Interesting.
So but it was like, dude, really good quality chicken, excellent. But I thought of the Guinness thing because like Benny and Pooch got Guinnesses, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna just get. I'm trying to think. I usually get Allagash there, and I was just. Like, I don't know. I still don't get like the whole Guinness thing. Like, me, I've had a bunch of Guinnesses with you, but it's like, I feel like it's not like my favorite. Like I was asking, and they were just saying like, oh, well, like, I don't know, just the way it goes, it's smooth or something. I don't know, but I don't know.
No, I mean, listen, I like it because it's not that carbonated. It's for me, it's very easy to drink.
Right,
when it's poured well, I think it tastes delicious. It's it's something that I can really enjoy all night long. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for like an Allagash White, I mean, you can't really compare it. Like they're totally different beers. So
I feel like it's just like a little bitter. Like, have your soy sauce.
No, it is a little bit bitter, and a lot of people do think of that. I think people drink that like, oh, I take out this like coffee.
Yes.
I don't get coffee from Guinness. I don't know.
Interesting.
But it was dope. The bar we were at that had Guinnesses, dude, they were pouring 20-ounce Guinnesses.
Hammered.
Which is crazy, dude. It was only $10 a Guinness for 20 ounces, which is like, considering other bars that charge you $9 for 12 ounces.
Nine.
Kind of a good bargain there. And of course, Boston, the Irish, they take it pretty seriously. So good Guinness.
No trip to Encore?
No trip to Encore.
What were people talking about it?
Talked about it, but it was like, not really in the cards. We also talked about going to the UConn game.
Not really in the cards.
Really in the cards
it was a really good game. Hey, Michael, big win over BYU, buddy. Oh, Hurley, that's ridiculous.
I will say though, I saw some UConn guys out at the bar. I gave them the UConn, but they were I don't know. They weren't really excited.
Well, maybe because they were up 20, I think, and then they ended up winning by a couple. Maybe that's why. But still, that's honestly like, dude, that's not. Anytime like somebody does that, you're like,
I thought I was gonna get the guys riled and stuff. Yeah. They had the UConn hoodies on, the hats, and they're like, yeah. And I was like, all right, and I just kind of walked away.
Yeah,
like what the fuck, man? It is kind of beat, dude.
And then UConn football too won over the weekend. I believe they are 8-3. First undefeated season in 15 years at home.
No shit, dude.
So Jim Moore really, buttoning it up over there. But a lot to get to. Yes. And what do we have in the comments? Anything that makes any sense other than the Kev do justification? He's tied about an 0-3. Blah, 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 blah.
No, I mean, you pretty much summed up Kev Dude's comment right here. Charity, whatever. Then Buckta. I mean, the Kev Dude to Buckta comments back to back are just the Lake Show, 2 back-to-back wins this weekend. Captain Hook, dude. LeBron. Right, playing,
practicing,
back tonight, back tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I think it seems like this week. Definitely. I don't know the specifics though.
And he says it. What's up, Captain Hook, dude? To Kev, do and oh boy, by the way, my friends can call me Buckta and. Oh, okay, Buckta.
Come on.
Let's go. And then he wants Kev to call in again today. So Kev, if you have the time, definitely call in. Kev, love
just
to hear
so
from you.
Bucket can take a punch, take a swing,
take a swing at his own phone.
Yeah.
And he goes, and we are live. That's right. And then Buckta, obviously not in the Discord on top of it. He's wondering why we ain't live. Whatever the internet problem. Shout out to Sharon, by the way. Quick fix. And then let's see. Going down.
Josh
B with the yo, what up, fam? Josh B, I'm sure having a good weekend. Hope you did, dude. Definitely deserved it. And then everyone's riled. Kev, dude, welcome back, Tony. Thank you, Kev. Happy to be back. And
Kev, like you went 0-3. Like you got a shit taken on yourself, and you're just trying to say something else, bro. Like it's like enjoy the sick day. Because clearly you needed it after those picks, buddy.
Is he out today?
He's out today. That's because he didn't answer. I'm like, yo, you stuck in the boiler room? And then he answered right away. But when I said, ha ha, like the crying emoji to their picks.
Nothing.
Always has to spin it around. How about just take it on the chin, Kev? How about that?
I hope you feel better, though, Kev. That, they got some things going around as, I'm sure the weather's getting colder. People getting sick around here. The Michael Theophil in the house.
Also, though, I don't understand the sick. Like I'm just
honestly like me neither a little bit.
No, I think because me and Brandon were talking about it this morning, and I feel like you're the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of Matt too, like just never sick.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick. No, I'm not sick.
Yeah,
like I'm not. I don't miss.
Good, dude.
No, like never. No flu shot. Never had the flu.
Neither have I.
What's up?
What's up, dude? Michael says a little bit of great times. Anna Liffey's. That was the best bar
back in the day. I was there with Matt back in the day,
dude. I really do hope one day they'll bring it back.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That would be
that
great.
And Buffalo Bills in Monroe needs to be brought back. That place would go off.
Oh yeah, sports bar sort of deal.
It was but like 6 pool tables, darts.
Stop it.
And back in the day, it used to be 5-cent wing night, and like they were actually pretty good wings.
What happened to the place? It closed down. Oh my!
But it's like
God,
no things
dude.
went in there. The signs are still up. Like it's like that would pop. Everybody, especially cheap wing night,
right?
And then you got all these TVs, pool tables.
Like, how does someone not see that? And like, well, let's put some money into it and like bring it back, sort of deal.
I don't know. But we were just talking about this the other day.
It's a shame, dude, because again, I'm sure it would like enhance the experience. Monroe and Liffey's would definitely bolster Post Road. Like, Post Road's got fucking nothing right now, dude. Like, like Archie, like they have restaurants, sure, I guess, but like.
No, and especially too because this place, like the other food was like, all right, but like the wings were solid. But imagine like a place comes in and like really good menu items, and then you have the wing. Everybody goes to the wing nights. Like that was the thing in high school. Oh, you going to wings? You going to wings tonight?
5-cent wings, you say. Like, how many are you taking down? Because it's like
I'm thinking back then I was taking between 20 and 30, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. Bone in.
They were bone in.
Buffalo classic, nothing
They
crazy.
had like this thing, it was like just barbecue, but it was like kind of a mix between like barbecue and honey bar. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds pretty good.
It was good though.
Well, if anyone's out there listening to us, fucking make it happen, dude. And then Kev, do talk about Connecticut Pizza Pure Comedy.
Bro,
I don't think we mentioned
New
pizza.
Jersey, they call it, Kev, Dirty Jersey for a reason. Thank you.
And then Donna in here says, "Good morning. I am back."
She was in Florida.
There we go.
Welcome back, Donna. It seemed like you had a great trip. Sue hammered.
Her friend's husband golfed for 4 days when they were there, dude.
Yep.
Buddy of mine golfed yesterday. My buddy Reese,
Frostbite, hospitalized.
literally, well, no, not hospitalized. He's like, this is brutal, dude. Because he's an idiot. You know, he's just trying to golf. You know. And then Bukta says, UConn got effing lucky that they didn't blow that. Get absolutely shitted on.
Hey, Michael,
Florida.
How about not? How about they're going to win the title? You're going to see it right in your face. You're going to love it. How about that, Michael?
Kev, dude, going back to the Guinness is $9 for 12 ounces, but another $11 for 8 more ounces.
Bro,
math, don't math.
Bro.
I don't really know if he was really getting it. I mean, no, the Guinness in Ireland, in Boston, it was 20 ounces for $10.
Yeah, he's had some flying. Clearly, a day off.
I mean,
he's going through
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. And we have Ernie in the house with the year, and then Donna with the GM Yearney. There we go. Bukta confirming LeBron back tomorrow, most likely. And he wants to know, Ernie, that is, how are the boys doing? I would say the boys are buzzing right now, right? I mean, this is sick. Monday morning. Let's go, dude. Want to talk about?
Honestly, and I have to say to Michael Bucket directly, I've never been so proud to be a fan of the basketball team at the University of Connecticut. 6 titles in the last 25 years. And you want to know why, Michael? You should be ashamed of yourself because you're all like waxing poetic about Jim Nantz. Ask Jim Nantz what he thinks about UConn basketball. He called 5 of those titles, Michael. Okay? And you think he's going to agree with you? Oh, they're worse? Never.
I guess maybe some redeeming qualities here by Buck. This is Jersey pizza, shite. Jersey can suck his ass, he says. My mother says, good morning, Mom. And then Ernie also says, go Pack, go. Let's go Lake Show.
There he is.
And he's hyped for Michael Theophil. And then Donna here, not even noticing I was gone, but she says, welcome back.
That's what happens when you're hammered with Sue.
And then Kev Du saying when he was in Florida, they had 10-cent wings.
But it's not 5 cent, Kev. What are you telling us? I'm just asking. I don't
know. And then Michael says, keep dreaming, UConn boy.
Michael, you're a disgrace to yourself. Don't call yourself a Jim Nantz fan. He would not want to even talk to you the way you're talking, Michael. So just think about that. Nantz, Jim Nantz this, iconic this, iconic that. Like, imagine if he heard what you were saying. Hello, friends.
Don says the iguanas were dropping like flies with the cold front. LOL. Florida had a cold front?
I believe so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then let's go. Kev Du. I thought you said 20 ounces for $20.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you do drugs, kids. Yeah. All right, continue.
All right. Sifting through the Bukta stuff.
And also, I'm gonna just say with this,
a chuckle
Michael,
here.
There's a couple of things. I probably, it would be sick to go there for the national championship game. I don't even know where it is, so I probably won't go there. But I am planning on going to the Jimmy V Classic when they do play Florida. And when that final horn sounds, Michael, okay, you're getting a video hammered talking about the UConn win. Hammered.
Then Donna says Shreks UConn worked with Tate George's mom.
I'm not sure who Tate George is, but I'm glad you like UConn, Donna.
Let's look up Tate George. And that was basically it for the comments, I guess. Bukta was saying something like,
everybody likes UConn.
I mean, honestly, like, it's not terrible, you know.
Michael, but the video, no UConn now. The video of UConn taking out Florida.
Oh wow, okay, there we go. Tate George
by 20.
A Newark, New Jersey native
who played at UConn. Everybody likes UConn. You're the only one, and I think it's just soft to you, Michael. At the end of the day, very soft. Not realizing the landscape of college basketball. Mm-hmm. Nothing is assured. Tomorrow is not assured, Michael. And
that's right.
You have the audacity to tell Dan Hurley, who's delivered 2 titles to the University of Connecticut, more than any other coach in the country since he's been there. You have the audacity to say that.
And maybe some foreshadow here, for maybe an immaculate grid or something. But
and then, you're gonna block me for the night.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said no at the UConn game. Well, yeah. Why would you block me, Michael? Because you know they're gonna win.
Yeah, you're scared.
Yeah. Sorry, Tate George.
Duke,
Tate
George. It looked like he hit the last minute shot against Duke, maybe 91 ? Says Donna. But then again, maybe some food for thought here for the grid. First round draft pick by the Nets. Played 3 years there, and then I guess played a year in Milwaukee. So I think only 4 years in the league for a first round draft pick. Kind of a bust, I suppose, right?
And kind of like Michael Butka's fan, I'm kind of a bust.
Oh,
because again, the coaches, Michael, like JJ Redick. How do you know? How do you know he's not talking? Maybe he wants to go to a different job. How do you know that? Like, it's like every coach leaves places. Nobody stays in the same job for 40 years anymore. Like, you got to wake up to reality, Michael. I'm sorry, bud. But that's I
was saying, do you think Hurley's gonna leave?
No.
Honestly, right?
No.
He's probably not.
No, he wants to live in the Northeast. And he's the best coach in America, and that's it. UConn's gonna win the title. Let's go to the world of the National Football League.
This kid is special, man. This think to do that.
Gonna run for it. He got it, and there he goes. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Nobody's gonna catch him. Jones to the end zone. Touchdown. Quincy Williams leveling Murray. There he goes. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Bengals. Stafford, Williams. What a hit by Budda Baker. Budda Baker just saved a touchdown.
All right, so today's NFL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And I think Michael Butka could use a couple of those to calm down.
Definitely. And Kev Dew hitting, I think, a good question that I'm sure everyone here wants to know. Wasn't Buckta a UConn fan last year?
Fraud, Michael.
I know.
Fraud. I don't like, you disgust me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so running over the games yesterday, we got started early, often. Woohoo, history. Madrid, first time a game in Spain. And we had a 6-6 game at the half and a 13-13 game after 4 quarters. We go to overtime. You had Josh Johnson throw the pick. The Dolphins get in position, the game-winning field goal to end up winning by the final score of 16-13. So the Commanders, 1 year removed from making the NFC title game with Jaden Daniels, who's now injured. Mariota gets injured in this one. And it was Mariota through the pick, but Johnson would have came in to replace him, something like that. But anyway, they are 3-8, season over. I think people barking already about Dan Quinn and stuff. I'm sure last year built up some equity. So he'll be fine, but they obviously have some retooling of that roster. The Dolphins, obviously, they're going through some retooling themselves. They obviously fired Chris Greer, their general manager, a couple weeks ago, have kept Mike McDaniel for now. They are 4-7. So, obviously you would think a new GM is not want to keep McDaniel at head coach unless they're able to go on some type of run here. But Devon Achane has been unbelievable. He ran for $120 in this one, 5.7 a pop. Even Ollie Gordon, the backup, had 45 yards in the score. 2 of 14 to 21, 71. Didn't turn it over. Sacked 3 times and Waddle leading them and receiving 3 for 52. Mariota was only sacked once and threw that interception at the end of the game. Debo leading Washington and receiving 7 for 74 in a score. And then if you look at Miami, like I said, 4-7. So pretty much would need to run the table, maybe lose one game to have any type of shot to get in the playoffs, which seems more than a long shot. But they have won 3 out of 4 games. They do play the Saints and the Jets the next 2 weeks. Steelers after that. Rodgers dealing with the broken wrist. So they could get themselves to 6-7. So this is interesting. Achane's unbelievable. And then, for Washington, I mean, it's obviously at this point, you're just kind of thinking about the future. And I feel like at 3-8, I think Daniels should not play the rest of this season. Just get him healthy for next year and retool this roster. No.
Yeah, no, I think you're totally right there. I mean, I don't think really there's a need to play with fire with that. Daniel's having a couple of close calls, this season in terms of injuries. So, I mean, yeah, I would try to maintain his health. And honestly, I mean, Mariota doesn't look terrible. I know maybe in a big spot, like you kind of turnover, losing the ball sort of deal. But I don't know. I feel like there's a higher ceiling for Mariota. No?
He's a backup. I think that's, we saw that yesterday. That was evident, Tony. Check down Charlie. Was the number 2 overall pick, but it's not enough. Maybe is he better than Justin Fields? Yes, but that doesn't mean that he should be starting in the National Football League. And they will. No, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say. I mean, like Dolphins, if they end up going 6-7, you think Mike McDaniel is like?
No, I think they have to make the playoffs pretty much for that.
For him to keep his job,
have a chance, yeah. But it's interesting though. I mean, they have 3 or 4. I mean, that's good. And then manageable coming up. And then Washington Sunday Night Football against the Broncos. I wonder if they could. I don't think you'd already have to give notice, but that's a game that should have been flexed out. So that's how the day got started yesterday. Definitely was a crazy day around the league, but we moved to the 1:00 slate.
That's right.
And how about speaking of a crazy game and a incorrect pick, a day full of many for the TCA as the Panthers walk it off 30-27. Falcons are 3-7. People are talking about Raheem Morris getting canned. The Panthers are 6-5. Dave Canales, you would think, up for Coach of the Year at this point. And Bryce Young, I was listening to, what was it, Boomer and Valenti, their Saturday show, previewing all the games when I was going out to get Lenny's for me and Sam on Saturday morning. I was talking about how Bryce Young's done 448 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yes, Atlanta's a mess. I was impressed by that. Dowdle got bowled up, only 45 yards. But he showed some really good rapport with McMillan, the rookie receiver, 8 for 130, 2 scores. And the Falcons on offense, Penix threw for 175, wasn't sacked, no touchdowns or picks. Cousins comes in 6-14 after the injury to Penix, and Bijan Robinson, 2 touchdowns, 104 on the ground, and also caught 4 for 39. Drake London, 7 for 119. Yeah, I mean, it's season over for Falcons, and it's even though it's only his second year, you would think Raheem Morris's job has to, come in question. Arthur Blank getting a little long in the tooth. They were so close at what at this point was 9 going on 10 years ago, that Super Bowl against the Patriots being up 28-3. And then you think about what's happened since then. I mean, he's got to be chomping at the bit. So I don't know if he's going to keep Raheem Morris out of this year, especially if they only win a couple more games, win 5-6 games. You would think he's gone. Yeah.
I mean, right. I mean, we talk about so many times how talented this roster is. And I mean, yeah, I understand that players would execute sometimes, but I mean, there's no reason the Falcons should be 3-7. I mean,
yeah. But I think, I don't know, Penix, and then you gave all that money to Cousins. I think they really messed up that quarterback situation.
Yeah, no, definitely. But again, I mean, that's GM, that's coaching. That's not good there. And it's kind of interesting. I know. I think it was maybe last week, Rick and Dave were talking about some sound of Michael Penix talking about getting advice from like older coaches and family members and stuff like that. Absolutely no mention of like, oh yeah, like Cousins has been working with me like very well, giving me tips or something. So again, it just seems like systematically in there, like they're just not putting Penix in a position where he could succeed. How are they not using Kirk Cousins as a guy to like coach this guy to be an NFL quarterback?
Yeah. So that's a mess. We'll see what happens. Like,
you think Cousins is just tight?
I think the Achilles injury kind of fucked him up. Yeah, not playing, and he's older. Yeah, I think he's just done. But he got a lot of money. He got so much money for being a mediocre quarterback.
Crazy.
So kudos to him.
Yeah.
So they get the Saints and the Jets the next 2 weeks. So we'll see if they could do anything there. You would think Bijan would at least go crazy. And then the Panthers, a Monday Night Football game in Santa Clara against the Niners, where the Super Bowl will be in February. That's going to be an interesting game. You would think the Niners would win. But listen, I mean, at the end of the day, it is impressive that the Panthers do find themselves over 500, 11 games in at 6-5. So that was a good way to start today. What were you going to say?
Well, I was saying you mentioned you were impressed with Bryce Young. But I mean, like when you say impressed with Bryce Young,
448, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
No, that is impressive. But I mean, like shot that he's consistently putting numbers up close to that. I mean,
it's tough, but I think this next stretch is huge. You know what I mean?
So you think
his third year?
He could be like the guy for the Panthers, you think?
Yeah, well, I think what it is next. I mean, it's basically he has to finish out this year strong. They'll probably bring in some type of competition, veteran backup, like somebody like Cousins, maybe younger. and then see what he could do. But obviously trying to save face there because it's been a rough start to his career, but this year has actually went pretty well. The Bills are 7-3, 44-32 over the Bucs. This game was nuts. So Bills now 5-1 in their last season at Highmark Stadium. And Josh Allen had a day, 19-30, 317, 3 touchdowns. Did have 2 picks, but also had 3 rushing touchdowns. So 6 total touchdowns for Josh Allen. That's nuts. And he had some rapport with Terrell Shavers, the rookie, 4 for 90 and a score. James Cook and Ty Johnson caught receiving touchdowns. And he also threw passes to, what was it? 7, is it 9? Actually, let me see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different receivers. That's pretty impressive. So big bounce back win for them. Tough one for the Bucs. Baker was held under 200 yards, 173, a touchdown and a pick. Sean Tucker, though, he looked pretty good. 19 and 106 and 2 scores. Baker Mayfield had a rushing touchdown, and Rashad White also, had, I think, 39 yards on the ground. But Sean Tucker, third-year player from Syracuse, that was impressive yesterday. But Bucs are 6-4, have lost back-to-back games. You'd expect them to get it together, but they have a tough matchup as they're on Sunday Night Football this week in Los Angeles against the Rams. And then for Buffalo, you look at them 7-3, still chasing the Patriots in that AFC East. They are, I guess a game and a half back, or 2.5 games back. Yeah, 2.5 games back. And they will be at the Texans on Thursday. So Stroud may be coming back from that concussion, short week. But that was a big win for them because then they get the Steelers, they host the Bengals, and then are at the Patriots, at the Browns, and then have a matchup with the Eagles before wrapping up with the Jets. But they had lost, was it back-to-back games? Or no, they had just lost to the Dolphins. Oh, yeah, they lost to the Dolphins after beating the Panthers and the Chiefs, and then had 2 losses before that. So kind of been a weird season for them. Yeah. But I mean, the injuries have been kind of tough for the Bucs. They're going to get some guys back, but I mean, any concern for Baker and the boys?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a little bit, right? I mean, all of a sudden that NFC South now, like Carolina is really sneaking up. And you mentioned their schedule, it could be something that is favorable for the Panthers, which is kind of crazy to think about. I guess if Bryce Young can hold it together a little bit, but
they played twice. They haven't played yet. They played twice the last 3 weeks of the season.
That's actually kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know. It is tough. I understand the injuries to Tampa. Mike Evans, I'm sure will be coming back, for those, 2 at least of those games, right? So I don't know, man. I mean, part of me is a little worried for the Bucs. I mean, you're seeing some games where Baker does kind of get shut down. And I'm not going to sit here and say he's not trying hard or doing his best because he is. You can tell on the field. But it just seems like that offensively speaking, sometimes they just cannot get things going,
Yeah. It's been a weird year for
them. It is kind of been a weird year. And I understand the injuries, but you would imagine with the receivers they have, though, I mean, don't you think they should be better than what their record is showing right now?
Yeah.
What do you think it is then?
Well, I still think there's just been injuries. And then I think not having Bucky Irving has been big too. So I think it's just a combination of those things. And even though, yes, you still have Igbuka, you still have Tez Johnson, but those were guys that were 3rd on the depth chart, 4th on the depth chart, and now you're asking them to be your primary receiver. So I think it's just a different thing. But I expect him to bounce back. We'll see how those games against Carolina go. That'll be exciting. Texans, closer than we thought, but they do win 16-13 in Tennessee to go to 5-5. So they are 5-2 after an 0-3 start. Davis Mills filling in for CJ Stroud. Solid game again, 26-41. Had a touchdown pass and also threw for 274 yards, sacked 4 times. And his leading receiver, Nico Collins, 9 for 92. And on defense, they, held Cam Ward to under 200 yards passing at 194. Did throw a touchdown pass, but was sacked 3 times. I mean, just looking to become, I think it would be the 6th team ever to start 0-3 and then make the playoffs.
Wow.
But they have really rallied. We know their defense is good. It's just, what's the offense going to look like when CJ Stroud is back? So that's going to be interesting. And, especially if Stroud does come back on Thursday against the Bills, team that's giving up a lot of points. I just want to see how, that offense is going to look. And they have some tough matchup. Colts, Chiefs, Chargers, Colts again, and then you have Cardinals and Raiders in there. So, they're fighting. Indy's 8-2, so they're not going to win a division, but they're hoping to, get a wild card spot. So that'll be interesting. And a lot of people are talking about it on the other side of the thing here. I think this is true. Everyone's saying Cam Ward is the least talked about number 1 overall pick of all time.
Oh,
no one ever talks about him, but I guess Titans are 1-9.
Yeah.
And, he hasn't been playing great. So interim coach. 6 touchdowns, 6 picks, 28.2 quarterback rating. A lot of talk about Dart, but nothing about Ward, but I think it's just because of the play.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree there. It's kind of interesting, I guess. I mean, what do you think? Do you think it is just the fact that he is with Tennessee that he's just not doing well?
Yeah. If he was having big games, of course he'd be talked about.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how they build around him moving forward. The Bears win a close game with the Vikings, 19-17. Bears have won 7 out of 10 games with Ben Johnson as their head coach. So all the worries about Caleb Williams, last year's number 1 pick, going into this season kind of have been put to rest. He only was 16-32, 193, but they ran for $140 on the ground. Swift leading the way with 90. Kyle Mongai had a rushing touchdown. Kmet leads them in receiving. And their defense stepped up. 2 picks of J.J. McCarthy in this one and held off a rally. 2 touchdowns for the Vikings in the fourth quarter there. But what a difference a year makes. I mean, the Bears have been struggling for a long time. And this is a game too. It's not like they really won because of their offense. Their defense stepped up. It seems like he's just completely changed the culture. And you think back to just a year ago, what a mess they were with Matt Eberflus, the head coach.
Yeah, kind of crazy is right. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, I guess maybe it is a little bit surprising. I feel like people did kind of write off Williams a little bit early.
Yeah, like his numbers weren't that bad. I understand, like
bad.
maybe they could have been better.
I think they were maybe distracted by like the attitude, the nail polish, stuff like that. Yes. When it's like you really look at his play, pretty solid. There was crying. And I understand, obviously, you want to button these things up. But still, I mean, I'm not really that surprised that the Bears, are doing well. I mean, they have some great pieces, and obviously, like you said, I mean, the defense is humming. So, I mean, to take down the Vikings, who, I mean, in my opinion, like I feel like Chicago is a better team than Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota's kind of been
a train wreck, really. This year compared to what they were last year. I mean, they won what 14
games. Yeah, I was going to use the word
they have
dumpster
6 losses,
fire.
So double their losses already, and there's 7 games left in the season.
Totally brutal. You right over there? What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, just a little slack on the microphone. We're good. We're good. We're good. Sure? We got it. Yeah. No, we got it though. No, but McCarthy looks terrible. They could have had Darnold. I mean, we could have this conversation every week.
I know it's so bad. Although Darnold, we'll get to Darnold, I'm sure.
Yeah,
this week,
but you would think they would be in a better spot, and they're in Lambeau next week. So divisional game, who knows? Packers haven't looked great, but that is
yeah. I mean,
that's gonna be a tough
I'm sure
spot.
Ernie still feels pretty good about it.
For now, but I saw didn't Parsons get banged up yesterday? I thought.
Oh yeah,
search that up.
Search it up.
So like we said, yeah, they're going to be at Lambeau next week, and then the Bears are hosting the Steelers. So that'll be interesting too. Looks like Rodgers will miss that one. So Bears with an opportunity here to really be in the driver's seat for the division, which is pretty surprising. Like I said, people, I guess it wasn't anything crazy. I think they just banged up. So that's fine. That's what you
great.
want. Yeah. And speaking of the Packers, they win 27-20. Jameis Winston's first start of this season ends in a loss for New York as they move to 2-9. The Packers are 6-3-1. Jordan Love left this one with a shoulder injury, then was able to return. Malik Willis did throw a touchdown pass on that drive to Christian Watson. But Love ends up going for 174, 2 touchdowns, sacked twice. They ran the ball effectively, 128 yards on the ground. Did Josh Jacobs get hurt? Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
He did leave the game. I remember seeing going to the locker room. I don't know if there was any.
Not facing a major injury, though, will go under further medical evaluation.
Okay, there we go.
So obviously,
say knee, by the way.
They're hoping he'll be okay there, but at least they do have options, and that was on display yesterday with Emmanuel Wilson, who had a rushing touchdown. But Love spreading the ball out. Dobbs leading the way, 453. Good to see Christian Watson, 446, 2 scores. I think it was, more exciting for Giants fans with Winston at quarterback, but he does throw that brutal pick late that kind of seals it. So, I mean, with Mike Kafka, first game as head coach, nothing really changing. Obviously, they're hoping to get Dart back next week. But it will be, interesting to see if he gets a serious look to be, the head coach on a permanent basis. But they will be in Detroit next week and then at New England. So a couple tough games coming up for the 2-9 Giants and then the Packers. It is interesting. It's just nothing's came easy recently, but they are 6-3-1. They beat the Vikings. They'll be 7-3-1. I mean, I think they're in solid footing, but I think they just want to see more consistency. We just haven't seen like a big game from Jordan Love in a while.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, it does seem like they've been a little bit off in terms of timing or something the past 3 weeks. I'd be curious to see if maybe Love is dealing with some type of lingering.
I mean, he did have the shoulder yesterday.
Yeah,
so maybe that's been lingering.
Yeah, no, I think that's that probably, and it should be interesting to see what happens with Jacobs. I know, again, you mentioned the other options from yesterday, but I mean, Jacobs is out, excuse me, for a little bit with that knee, or again, he's being held back. I mean, I think it's just a huge option for their offense, third down, really at any point during the game to set up a good drive. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know. I mean, I think that they're going to, maintain the course though, in terms of, playoffs, contention, right?
Yeah. So, we'll
see, dude.
We'll see. But they're second in the North right now, a half game behind Chicago. The Steelers blow out the Bengals 34-12, but Rodgers leaving with a partially broken wrist, but I guess somehow I'm guessing it's not throwing, and somehow they're thinking it's not going to be a long-term injury. So Mason Rudolph had to come off the bench. They throw a touchdown. They got a touchdown on defense in this game. So they are 6-4. They are 1 game ahead of Baltimore, but they have 2 games coming up with them. So it's kind of interesting, especially with Rodgers maybe facing an absence, and Rudolph actually played decent. I'm not a big believer in him, so it'll just be interesting to see how much time Rodgers is going to miss. But kind of a weird season for Pittsburgh, but I mean, they are leading the division. But I just think there's tough games ahead, and Rodgers last couple of games hasn't looked great.
Yes. I don't know.
I don't know. What about the Steelers game?
The Steelers game? Question mark. LOL. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Ernie means by that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. I mean, Rodgers, I did look it up too. It is his left wrist.
Okay.
That is broken. I don't know. I mean, you would imagine though, like just like a little bit of wrapping it up, maybe casting it up, and then he'll be good to go, sort of deal.
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Like he'll probably fight through that, or you think you're going to see like Rudolph playing?
No, but I think it's going to probably be like a game, and then he'll come back game or 2. That's what I think.
Oh, you think he'll be out for a game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're at the Bears next week, so
it's pretty interesting too, because like what I'm just looking it up, and it's like they're using the phrase "a slight break."
Yeah, I don't know what's a slight break. Is that
exactly,
thing?
dude? I mean, normally when it's something small, you hear like hairline fracture or something like that, but it's a slight break, dude. Sounds like Roger said that, and now everyone's just kind of rolling. It's just a slight break,
Yeah. But we'll see. Like we said, 2 big games with the Ravens coming up, so they want Rodgers to be healthy for that.
Absolutely.
3-7 for the Bengals, hosting the Patriots, and at the Ravens, at the Bills, and then play the Ravens again. This is going to be a lost season. You would imagine Zach Taylor's last as the head coach of Cincinnati Bengals, and just like with the Commanders, with Daniels, you would think as much as Burrow wants to get out there, that they probably hold him back, let him get healthy for next season, get a new coach in there that can finally take him to the next level. There's so much talent on this team, and it's being wasted. I know their defense isn't good, but it's just always something with them. I would say surprise of the day, apparently to Kev in the TCA, Jags. I still don't understand what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Love not having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know. Ernie maybe also hitting the hashish.
I think so. No, but
right?
I was saying recently, Ernie.
Yeah. But also, like, he wasn't saying like for this. I don't know if he thinks you're saying
for
Steelers
this season,
for the Steelers game, because he's like the Steelers game, LOL, and then he says Love not having.
Yeah. But I'm saying, I mean, how many games ago was that?
Yeah, I don't know. And then Chief, he says Penix is done for the year. He says. Is that just like he sucks for the year?
No. He did get injured. Yeah, I didn't see what.
Does it say he's done for the year here? Active with knee injury. Latest. This is 4 hours ago.
Yeah. So the Pittsburgh game was literally 4 games ago. So I just said the last couple games, but I think he just misunderstood what I was saying. But 35-6 the Jags over the Chargers. That was a surprise of the day for me. I don't know what happened there. Justin Herbert only threw for 81 yards. I mean, what the hell is that, Tony?
Yeah, it's actually, I mean, there really is no excuse for that, right? I mean, not only that, but dropping back only 18 times as well. And then you have 10 completions over the course of 4 quarters of football. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, maybe he's dealing with something, and that's why he wasn't throwing the ball as much. I mean, there's really no reason for that. And I mean, and again, it's like, he's not dropping back 30 times. And what do you know? He just only scores 6 points. So kind of odd. Trey Lance was in there a little bit too.
Yeah, I think once it got out of hand, and Herbert was banged up. Like, I don't know, he was looking at his shoulder or something. I don't know, dude. I honestly,
I can't wait. Last night, the next, fucking poker room.
The next week, I'm getting 9 hours of sleep every night, and just gonna be fucking jacked. But yeah, they got torched on the ground. 192, 4 touchdowns for Jacksonville. They're 6-4. Lawrence didn't even play great. 1 touchdown, 1 pick, only threw for $153. But like I said, Jacksonville 6-4, second in the AFC South, at the Cardinals, at the Titans next 2 weeks. Have a game with the Colts, but then play the Jets. So they can win 3 out of the 4 games. I mean, they have a pretty good shot to make the playoffs, but I still am just not impressed with them. But this was an impressive victory.
For the Jags.
Yeah.
Yes. No, yeah, absolutely.
I still think the Chargers are a better team when they're healthy, buttoned up. Way better team.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the Jags have been talking about like an absolute train wreck.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see what happens. It's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, what happens with Justin Herbert? Because if he's banged up, I mean, there's really no. It's probably not gonna be good for the Chargers for the rest of the year. Really,
no,
right?
Luckily they get batting practice hosting the Raiders next week. So you would think that's a get right spot, right, Kev? But we'll see. But yeah, that was nuts. And then let's see. After that, so we started the late window. Very like a classic game between the Rams and the Seahawks. They led 14-9 at the half, ended up hanging on 21-19. Jason Myers, who's really been kicking field goals left and right for Seattle, had a chance from 51. I believe it was wide right, Tony. Sam Darnold, 4 picks. As Seattle had been hot. But obviously that does them in despite rushing for $135 on the ground. And Stafford only threw for 130, but had 2 touchdowns. Rams are 8-2. Kyron Williams had a 34-yard rush, 91 overall, and a touchdown. Puka Nacua 7 for 75. I mean, I think the Rams are the best team in the NFC, and I know they were a field goal away from losing here, but they just keep getting it done every week in a different way.
No, they do. They find new ways to win. And I mean, and at 8-2, it's definitely been a very impressive year, especially given the narrative going into the season for the team. But they did a great job. Stafford obviously is out there just being the dog that he is. Nacua for the most part has remained off the injured list, so that's also been a huge part. I think a lot of people forget that. Nacua missed so much time last season.
Oh yeah.
And that guy is just
Matthew Stafford didn't forget
it.
No, but seriously, dude.
No, seriously, dude. Like he didn't forget.
Like button it up, dude. Bring it in.
But yeah, you got to be impressed with the Rams. Darnold, I feel like too. I mean, every year he has at least one game where it's like 4 picks. I feel
he's still a fraud. I don't care what anyone says.
Do you think that this is like a tipping point for him, and maybe he goes a little bit downhill?
I could see it. I just looked it up. Who do they play next week?
Let's see. Seahawks. The schedule next week is going to be in Tennessee, dude.
Oh, okay.
So
that's a nice spot. So
talk about again,
Minnesota,
right
Atlanta.
spot.
That's 3 games in a row. So they'll be fine. A lot of hype on Mike McDonald, their head coach. So,
yeah, definitely. I mean, good job there.
Yeah, good job.
By the way, Chief over here says Chargers are frauds.
And then Ernie says he's a fraud.
Yeah, stop yourself.
And then he also said that he didn't understand that I meant just the last couple of games. So we're all good there.
Accidental Uber.
Everything all good in Santa Clara, even though they played in Glendale. But just in terms of the Niners, despite all these injuries this year, 7-4, 41-22 over the Cardinals. And this is despite Jacoby Brissett actually setting the NFL record for completions with 47, threw for 452 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Purdy only threw for 200 yards, but had 3 touchdowns, only sacked once. Christian McCaffrey, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Classic.
Also a receiving touchdown, 5 for 40, receiving 13 for 81, rushing.
Kittle had a good game.
Kittle, 6 for 67 and 2 scores. And this was Purdy's first game back in a little bit.
Picked him up in fantasy, solid points, like 22 points.
Solid points. Yep. And I just feel like, I think this shows. You think about ravaged by injuries. The Niners 7-4. Why Kyle Shanahan is one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He gets a lot of guys. I guess, to get the best out of them. Really, I guess is the best way to say that. And like you said, 7-4, you're super impressed with that. Cardinals, I know.
Brissett, the record.
That's cool. That is very cool. Does seem a little hollow, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like even though it was Purdy's first game back, I really didn't have much of a question in terms of them losing or winning this game. I kind of always thought, I mean, the Cards are trash, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Cardinals, you would think Gannon probably would be out the door after the season. We'll see. The Ravens have life. They were 1-4. Now they're 5-5 or 1-5. Weren't they 1-5? They won 4 in a row. Despite Lamar Jackson having a good game, 193 yards, 2 picks. Henry was over 100 with a score. And they stopped the Browns late. Shador coming in, I think, picked off on his third pass attempt after the Dylan Gabriel injury.
Yeah.
But I think the key is here, even though it wasn't flashy, it's a divisional win, Tony. And the Ravens are only 1 game back of the Steelers, 2 matchups on the horizon. So what was it? Just a horrendous start to this year. They have, I mean, they have a path here, and this is why everyone's been talking about. They've been favored. The schedule, it feels like they're better than Pittsburgh. I mean, we'll see what happens when they play. And then the ultimate bye week next week, hosting the New York Jets. And then they also play the Cincinnati Bengals after that, too, the next 3 weeks. That defense. I mean, things are set up here for the Ravens to win 10 games. Yeah,
which is pretty crazy. I mean, it seems like that Lamar is doing a good job of taking advantage of big plays and having a few, deep throws, that end up scoring, with scoring drives, and on top of that, I mean, the defense has, it seems like, totally flipped the coin. I mean, the past 3-4 weeks, which once was one of the worst defenses in the league, probably still is up there at this point in terms of stats, but still, I mean, week by week, they have gotten so much better the past 3 weeks, and it's been a big reason why they were winning a couple of these games here. So if they keep that up, like you said, there is a path for the Ravens here. If I had to make a guess, though, I don't think it's going to be a long path for the Ravens, to be honest. I think you're going to see some holes in the defense pop up, maybe Lamar having a game where there's too many turnovers or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know you said still favorited Vegas, never doubt them.
Well, no, but you don't think they're going to win a division, or you're just saying they're just going to lose in the first round of the playoffs? I mean, dude, the Steelers
division.
I think the Ravens are better, dude, honestly, than the Steelers.
It's tough now, obviously, with Rodgers. Maybe
even with Rodgers, he doesn't look that good.
No, I'm saying, but with him being hurt with the injury to his wrist, that makes it way worse for the Steelers.
Right?
Maybe they win the division, but I still think it's a maybe.
Yeah,
and I do agree with the first round exit. Though.
And how crazy is it? We're 10 games into the season, and we're talking maybe if the in that video, dude, if the Tony needs a dart right now. But maybe the Chiefs make the playoffs because they lose to the Broncos 22 to 19, a walk-off field goal, 8 straight win for the Broncos. All these one-score wins, the Chiefs, all these one-score losses. Bo Nix played a lot better than he had in previous weeks. Threw for 295, didn't turn it over, sacked twice, 24-37. Tony Franklin led them in receiving 4 for 84. They picked off Mahomes once, sacked him 3 times, held the Chiefs to 62 yards on the ground.
Troy Franklin.
And then Troy Franklin, the former Oregon receiver, with Bo Nix. And then Travis Kelce, 9 for 91 in a touchdown. It feels like the Chiefs are way better than the record says they are, and that they are a better team than the Broncos. But the thing is, the Chiefs are literally 9th in the AFC playoff picture, and the Broncos are in the first position in the AFC. I mean, what do you make of this?
I mean, Denver is not to be trifled with, listen, you go to these games, you can say, maybe the Chiefs kind of lost this game on their own. But I mean, I don't know, like you said, Bo Nix having one of the better offensive performances you've seen out of him this year. And I mean, keeping the ball, on his side of the field as well. I mean, you gotta put some respect on the Broncos name,
Yeah.
And to beat the Chiefs out here, I mean, I thought it was really impressive. It seemed that they're a tightly knit team with solid offensive pieces. And I know field goal, walk off, whatever. And it's like, the Chiefs, they've been kind of losing these tight games this season. I still think it's a testament to how good the Broncos are.
Yeah. I mean, the defense is great.
Yeah.
And Sean Payton's a great coach. But it seems like they're playing with fire. We'll see what happens. But they kind of are having the same type of season that the Chiefs had last year, winning all these tight games. I'm trying to see. So coming up here for Kansas City. They play the Colts next week. Then they're at the Cowboys, home to Texans, home to Chargers, at Titans, and then Broncos, and then Raiders again. So who knows? I mean, you would think they make the playoffs, but they got their work cut out for them. I mean, 5 losses after having 2 losses all of last season. Pretty shocking. Definitely going to set the record for the most losses in the Mahomes Reed era. That's for sure. The Eagles are also 8-2, beating the Lions 16-9 last night, Tony. Dan Campbell, the fake punt in the first half, not getting it on 4th down. The odd lack of insyncness, if that's even a word, from St. Brown and Goff last night, and they only ran for 74 yards on the ground. Once again, though, I mean, the Eagles don't kill you offensively, throwing for 135 yards. Barkley, 3.2 yards per carry, just by 83 yards. Brown had 7 catches, but only 49 yards. But 8-2 is 8-2. I mean, what do you think here?
I mean, you said it. 8-2 is 8-2. I mean, I know they scored 26 points in the past 2 games.
Yeah.
Right. So it's yeah. I mean, but again, I mean, that's what we said about the Chiefs all year last year too.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously, I don't know, maybe an L was being served, but still, they were obviously a great team that was not to be trifled with. But
Michael Bucket just texted me, "Where are you really
Stop
in
it.
the video?" No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Dude.
okay. But yeah,
Block forever, dude. Block forever, Barnes. Barnes. I don't care, Barnes.
But yeah, I mean, I guess good for the Eagles. The whole AJ Brown stuff, as Michael is coming in the door.
Michael.
What's up, dude? Good to see you. Thank you very much.
Starbucks.
Have a
Tis the
donut.
season.
Have a donut.
Have a donut.
I heard. I saw.
Oh, it is the season. Christmas cups, dude.
There we go.
People
There we
love
go.
the Christmas cups.
Michael, did you see the Butka about the video or no? How I was saying, no, because he's talking shit about UConn. And I was saying I'm planning on going to Jimmy V Classic next month. UConn, Florida. I said when they win, I want to send a video, and he said, "I love you, man, but if you send that video, block forever."
Let's go, Michael. Eat the donut. Look at the camera. Eat the donut.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all glazed in the bottom one. Top one is assorted. Try the maple. The maple.
Yeah, the maple, Michael. The maple.
The maple.
Let me tell
Oh
you.
my God, dude. Reminds me of Vermont. No. The one behind it with the maple glaze is regular. Yeah. And it's a glazed donut with the maple icing on top of it. Oh my goodness, dude.
Imagine having a donut and watching a UConn win at the Garden.
Yo.
Yeah,
Oh.
unreal.
Unreal.
But yeah, I'm interested. I don't know. The Eagles, it seems like they're playing with fire. We'll see. But like we said, 8-2 is 8-2. What is it? Next week they are at the Cowboys. So again, the way the Cowboys have played this year feels like that's another win. So you could be looking at 9-2. But we'll see there. The Lions at 6-4. It's crazy that the Bears lead that division. And again, a team that had 3 losses last year. They get their 4th last night. But they play the Giants next week. So you would think Campbell will have those guys caffeinated and ready to go.
Yeah, I would hope so. Campbell maybe too caffeinated this weekend, maybe.
Play calling, maybe not his forte. I don't know.
That's right. Because it's his 3rd, 4th week doing it now.
I thought it was just last week. I could be wrong.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I could be wrong too. But I feel like last week it was going okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
no, this
so-
game, but with that fake punt and stuff. But I know he's been doing that forever. The 4th and 6s and all that, and not kicking field goals. Yada yada. So that was it for yesterday. What a day it was. One more game tonight. And it's the Kev Duble, as we have a matchup of the Cowboys and the Raiders. Dallas, that line is held at 3.5, total at 50.5. Obviously, coming off their bye, the Cowboys really needing to win out, maybe lose one game here. But this is an opportunity against a team. I mean, the Dallas offense has been great this year. A team like the Raiders, 2-7. We know about Geno Smith. This seems like an opportunity for them to impose their will. Quinnen Williams will make his Cowboy debut. And I believe that Overshown, one of their top defensive players, is going to return. And I'm sure it'll be emotional, as this is the first game they're going to play since Marshawn Nealon's unfortunate death. So, that's why I made this one of our picks. I don't think it's going to be close. Despite I know they have their issues, but I think the bye week will help, and I think the emotion they're gonna want to come together for this one.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, and not to mention, I mean, the Raiders have been a team that's been, very, very disappointing as well. So
Carol,
I feel like for the Cowboys to come in here, get the job done, it's going to mean a lot to them, this win. So, and I think just in terms of a roster standpoint, statistically speaking, Cowboys better team. So, it just seems like it's a good pick.
Yeah,
right.
So, be nice to finally win a week. But at least
don't jinx.
Well, actually, we already won the week.
We did
0-3. Yeah. But let's go 2-1 because half game, blah blah blah. Whatever, Tony. But let's strike up the music and do a Week 11 Monday Night Football frenzy.
That's right, dude. Let's go MNF here. And we're gonna be in Las Vegas, so I would imagine it's still a good time, no matter the record for the Raiders. By the way, they're 2-7, 1-3 at home. You have the Raiders here at home, plus 3.5 on the spread. They're plus 160. If you want to lose some money, over under is 50.5. It opened at 49.5, so not much movement there, Brian. But Dak Prescott, again, offensively pretty solid. 17 throwing touchdowns, six picks. Good for Prescott, and especially it's even better for Prescott when you match him up against Geno Smith, who has 12 interceptions this year, which is probably leading the league, I want to assume, at this point, and only 11 passing touchdowns. So obviously Jenny's been a little bit of a threat here, but I don't know. I mean, the Cowboys defense kind of buttons it up.
Yes, you're going to see a different version. You got DeMarvion Overshown. He was a third-round pick back in 23. I believe it was his debut last year against the Giants. He had, on Thanksgiving, he had the tip to himself, pick 6. He's an impact player. This is his first game of the season. He had 5 sacks last year in 13 games. I think he makes an impact with Quinnen Williams. Geno, we know the mistakes. I think Dak has no problem airing it out. George Pickens for $160 in 2 scores. I think this is a bloodbath. I think Dallas wins 34-13. So give me the Cowboys and the under. What do you got?
I mean, I hate to copy that, but I totally agree. I mean, I do think this would be like a hammer the under type of game, which I normally don't do, to be honest. But I think Cowboys defense does show up sometimes here, maybe bottling up Genty. Maybe the Raiders have like a total of 44 yards on the ground. Geno, a couple picks, maybe 79 yards to the air. And the Cowboys sail to a win. Yeah, I would say somewhere around like a 14-10 victory here. So give me Cowboys under with the cover.
Just like that, your Week 11 Monday Night Football frenzy. So we'll see if we can complete the 2-1 week. But let's go now to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle quick. That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, Rick Washington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right, so kind of a symmetrical and yet a microcosm of the season so far for the New York Rangers as they split, Tony, the proverbial Sixes, winning 2-1 in a shootout in Columbus. JT Miller, the hero, and then unfortunately falling last night at the Garden. Worst home start franchise history, but 2-1. Just a game that you felt like you couldn't score. I mean, overall, they are 10-8-2 now. But I mean, what do you take over the weekend other than, the defense had it buttoned up, the offense, maybe a different story. I thought last night too, they had barely any shots on goal.
I think they had about 19 or 18 shots on goal. Not really challenging Detroit at all. And I think that was, to me, the bigger problem. I mean, listen, shots are going to get through. The Red Wings have been a pretty talented roster so far this year. They've been winning some good games, beating some good teams. But I don't know. I mean, there's really no excuse for having only, 18 shots on goal against a team like Detroit, to be honest. I mean, especially with a roster like the Rangers have. And, especially if they're, they played well in Columbus, I thought, that was a great
cutting out the shootout win.
So I don't know. It just seemed like, that just the offense was not gelling. They couldn't really move the puck very well. Quick did his best. Quick had like 41 saves, I think. I mean, he was getting challenged all game long, dude. So, yeah, dude. I mean, Quick was dynamite in net, and it's you look at that 2-1 loss, and you gotta like look at the offense and just figure out why you were not getting more shots on net, which is interesting. I mean, I think it was the game against Columbus. I mean, you had it seemed like a flurry of shots. I mean, I think Panarin had 7 shots on goal. So did Zibanejad. It just seemed like that was going to continue. And maybe you'd see more action from Trocheck in terms of shots on goal. So I don't know. I mean, I think maybe it's just Detroit being a good team right now. I mean, Detroit is good. I mean,
not according to Pollock.
John Pollock.
Yeah, is
that what he said?
Yeah, when you weren't here, he was saying like, "Oh, we're mid."
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm putting too much stock in Detroit, but
yeah.
I don't know. I see them to have a pretty... Andrew Kopp. I mean, come on, DeBrincat, Alex DeBrincat. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe just a tough loss. I mean, you split the weekend, which I guess is fine for the Rangers.
Are they really going to go under 500 at home this year?
I mean, it's certainly possible. They're not playing well at home at all. So, yeah, exactly.
Tomorrow in
no,
Vegas.
That's a tough.
But not really, though, right? Apparently, the road's not tough
for them. Yeah, true. But I mean, Vegas is a tough team.
Yeah. But what the Islanders just beat them in Vegas, right? Vegas, obviously, they just lost in Colorado last night. But speaking of that, they go Vegas, Colorado, Utah
on the road.
One game at home against St. Louis, and then at Carolina, at Boston. So we're gonna see if this road thing is really, if there's legs on it,
right? Yeah, I guess we will see. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Did you watch both games this weekend?
So yeah, actually, I
did.
Yeah, I mean, just frustrating with the shots on goal.
Yeah,
I thought the defense was buttoned up. I mean, yesterday they don't have Sullivan. I don't know if that really played a role, but it was kind of odd seeing Dave Quinn at the podium after the game. But yeah, you just want to fix this home thing because it's just like, especially because you want to play in games, you don't want to go and they lose, and it's just like obviously the road thing is good, but it's like you wonder if they're going to sustain it.
Yeah, I mean, you really would like it to be like a whole overall record thing is what you really want to be doing. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, I just feel like a lot of times you're watching this team and I don't know, they just almost refuse to take some shots on goal.
Yeah.
And that kind of really bothers me because I feel like these guys should have the opportunity or at least the foresight to just put the puck at the net. Just throw it there, see what happens. And I feel like I hate to like a broken record because I think we say this all the time, but it's like you just got to take more shots on goal.
Yeah,
I mean, just like I don't know if you're going into the third period and you have like 12 shots on goal. Like if I'm in the locker room, just shoot.
Yeah,
just shoot the puck and see if you can get a dirty goal, especially in a tight game. Like it's a tight game. Like anything could happen. Like you said, Quick was dialed. The defense was solid. All you had to do is the offense just create more opportunities, and you were not able to do so because it seems like you refused to throw the puck at the net.
Yeah. So just turn it around in Vegas tomorrow. That's what we want to see. Obviously they're off tonight, but we do have a bunch of games. So I'd say let's strike up the music.
Let's go,
and
baby.
Do a Monday edition of the Frozen Frenzy, which is going to be brought to you by Velvet Llama. And since it's his first day back, the floor is yours, Tony.
Let's go, dude. All right, so let's look at this Monday here. You mentioned the plethora of games. By plethora, you mean there are 6.
Plus 160 at home, dude. Gotta do it.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, dude.
DraftKings bet already in.
At home.
Plus 160.
Yeah, it's kind of tight when the rain. It doesn't really matter, actually. But yes, Bruins, DraftKings bet. I mean, I'm probably going to toss a few shekels on it. Even though Carolina, good team, 6-3 on the road. But it's like you kind of like made my first pick for me, I guess. Am I really gonna take it though? Let's look at the list here. All right, let's take it easy here. All right, yeah. I'm gonna stay away from that game right now because I see a better match that I enjoy. And we're gonna go to Columbus. Okay, I don't give a shit. All right. The Blue Jackets are at home right now, minus 125. Looks like the Canadiens are coming in here on the road, plus 105. Not much money, but Montreal plus money is good enough for me here. Over under 6.5. You'll get Montreal suffering a little bit here, losing 3 in a row, dropping games to Dallas, LA, Boston, and being outscored, by the way. What is that? 15-3 in the last 3 games. See that the floor is falling out a little bit for Montreal, best time to bet on the bounce back. So give me that here. Columbus, I know, pretty solid so far a year. All right, Marchenko's solid, whatever. Elvis is good. I guess they got this guy Greaves in there as well. I don't know much about him, to be honest. Greaves. In his second season, I don't know. Looks like he was getting some starts here. Not really sure what that's about. But I don't care, dude. Montembeault is going to be, 37 of 39 tonight. Montreal puts up 4 goals here. Canadians win 4-2, so it's Montreal and just in the under for my first pick, Brian.
All right. So I am going to go with the defending champs who have not exactly looked themselves this season, as they're only 9-8-1, but they do host the Canucks tonight, and they are minus 270, total at 6.5. And I think you're going to see Bob button it up, 263 this year, 893. So due to kind of improve there. I think home shutout. And how about Antoine Lundell with a goal and an assist? Give Marchand a point as well. But I think it's the Bob shutout. Panthers 3-0. Panthers in the under.
Love that pick there. Canucks in the back-to-back. Quinn Hughes had 4 assists last night, dude. She had Florida under. Next game, second game. I guess I will go to TD Garden. We will go to TD Garden, which was a little bare this weekend with the Celtics and Bruins being on the road. We have the Bruins hosting the Hurricanes. I mentioned that. Bruins 8-3 on the season. Been pretty dialed in Boston, so you have to see that for them. 12-8 overall. Pasternak obviously the team at 26 points. Look at the line here. Boston plus 160. So, I don't know. I really enjoy that plus money there. Good value. Over-under is a 6.5 spot. Swayman, speaking of buttoning it up. Swayman 8-4, 299 goals against, 902 save percentage. With the way he was starting the year, he's definitely looking a little bit better, which is good. Bruins actually are hot, winning 4 of the last 5 too. I don't know, man. Is Vegas cracked out, or
I just feel like this has worked, but this is going to be the time where it doesn't. That's just my guess, but it doesn't make sense. I agree with you, but I do think they're not going to keep getting it wrong every time. That's all I'm saying.
Bruins put up 7 goals
I almost
tonight.
picked the Hurricanes.
Okay, dude. Hurricanes put up 2 for a total of 9 goals between both teams. Bruins and the over.
And this one is going to rip your heart out, Tony. Mammoth at the Ducks. The Ducks, Rangers West, 5-1 at the Honda Center this year. 11-6-1 overall. This is an overtime game, and your buddy Chris Kreider, the tip-in goal, 3 minutes into overtime. Ducks win 3-2. Give me the Ducks in the under.
All right, now 2 games left to pick from. This is my third and final. Watch out for Anaheim. Oh boy, man. We got a couple good things here. Kings on the road against Washington, also plus money. But I think I'm going to leave that game to you because I'm going with a tight dog here. Give me the Buffalo Sabres at home, all right? Oilers, I'm going to say they've won 3 of the last 5. All 3 of those victories, mind you, coming in overtime, okay? I know Oilers a little disappointing, 7-4-4. I've seen a lot of sad Oiler fans in the crowd at their games and stuff like that. But, hey, give me the Sabres, honestly. I'm going to go Sabres. I haven't really touched them a lot, I feel like, this year for the pick segments because they're so up and down. 6-8-4, not off to a good year. Alex Lyon having some questionable games, looking and not looking good as a backup either. And honestly, the offense leaves you a little bit to be desired. But you know what, dude? I think it's due here. Tage Thompson, hat trick. Sabres put up 6 goals here. Oilers put up 5. Regulation loss, by the way, here for Edmonton. To me, Sabres and the over.
All right. So we have that matchup there with the Washington Capitals and the Kings. You know what? We'll say they keep the good times going. Give you a smile, Tony. The Kings 9-1-2 on the road.
Hey now.
Capitals went 4-4-1. I'm gonna say Quentin Byfield has been hot recently. Is gonna have a goal and an assist. Kemp a goal and an assist. a tight one, but Kings pull away and end up winning this game by the final of 4-2. So that is going to be the Kings and the over. And just like that, that is your Monday edition of the Frozen Frenzy.
Interesting with the Kings call. I wasn't suspecting that, dude.
Yeah.
Plus
Trends,
money.
Right?
Plus money.
But let's strike up the music, get the grid up, a baseball edition of the Immaculate Grid, which is going to be brought to you by the Hirsch Law Firm. And Jason
boys.
Hilla,
there we go.
Says Schaefer, best player, hockey player in New York. I mean, hard to argue right now.
Hard to argue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Schaefer's good. Pillow Islanders, good. Yes, dude. Did they play yesterday? Did they win yesterday? No,
they lost 4-1.
yesterday.
They were up 1-0.
Vegas.
Not overtime, just 4-1.
Oh.
Dismantled.
All right. Let's focus on the grid.
All right.
Come on, man. Button it up here.
Button it up. Get the
Let me
music
music
up.
going,
Yankees
dude.
are in the grid.
Yankees
Should be
in
a
the
quick
grid.
one. Josh B.
Watch out.
Maybe has awoken from his slumber. But dead nuts. Let's go Enrique Wilson, 0.1.
Okay, fine.
So you're going to beat a 0.1? I don't think so.
I would say Rich Hill, but it's probably not. Enrique Wilson.
And then I had Taukman at 2. Thairo Estrada. Maybe go Thairo Estrada there.
Oh. Thairo Estrada, Yankees, Giants. Bang. 2%.
Same
All right, so there we go. You want to do 2,000 career hits while we're here? Finish out the Yankees? What do you got?
Trying to think.
I mean, there's so many you can go with. It's
I'm thinking Pudge.
Okay. 0.9, dude.
There we go.
I got a couple for the A's here. We can do JD Davis, A's Giants.
Go ahead.
Robinson
Cano, 0.9, 2,000 hits for the Padres.
Bang. We also could do A's Pirates. I mean, you could do Ike Davis.
Yeah, do Ike Davis.
A couple of Davises up top.
And then actually you could do you already did it. Okay. I was gonna say Rajat Davis would have worked too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 2,000 hits.
For the A's.
I don't know if he got it, but no, it's not him. Okay.
Mike Piazza.
That is or Frank Thomas?
Ooh, Frank Thomas is a good one, right? No one, yeah.
4%. Yeah.
I want to see what Piazza is on my phone.
Or no, go Piazza. Do it.
No, I want
you to do it. No,
I want to see what it
do
is first. Come on.
It's less.
It is.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I guess I could just check it.
Wait, for what?
No, I was gonna say Joe Musgrove.
Pirates Padres?
8%.
8%. We could do Josh Bell.
Do Josh Bell.
Fam. Rich Hill play for the Padres, right?
Oh, do Rich Hill.
Rich Hill definitely played for the Padres, right?
Rich Hill, yeah. Actually, I don't know.
I know. I'm kind of confusing myself right now. I never played for the Pirates. I know that. Played for the Yankees. I know that.
Played for the Red Sox. I know that.
Played for the Red Sox. I know that. Played for the
Mets. I know that.
Oh, wow. How about Jimmy Buckner here, though, while you check it out? Hey, guys, terrible loss
for San Diego.
for the Seahawks. Would have been absolutely crazy if we made that 61-yard field goal and won with the 4 picks.
Myers had made a 57-yarder. That was the tough one, Jimmy. But still in the driver's seat, 7-3.
Rich Hill.
8%. So same as Musgrove. Okay, and then so there is PV. I'm just trying to think about other guys that were on.
Jake Peavy. I mean, you could do Goose Gossage. He played for the Giants and the Padres.
Then do Goose Gossage.
Let's do Goose Gossage, dude.
Probably
Rich.
90.
Wait, you think so?
I have no idea, honestly.
All right. Well, I mean, Giants, Padres.
I just can't.
No Marisnik spot.
No Hands.
No Brad Hand spot.
No Tyler Rogers. No Wandy Peralta. Wandy Peralta. What was it?
0.8.
There we go.
Baby.
16. Not bad. We keep on churning here.
Hardwood? No, the gridiron.
The gridiron, like
That's
Michael
right,
jumping
dude.
the gun there for a second.
Oh my god.
And of course they have the Cowboys and the Raiders in on this one.
Classic.
And then right away, Cowboys 1,000 yards. RIP. But Terry Glenn,
Terry Glenn. Oh, I'm sorry.
1,000 yards for the Cowboys. .9.
There it is, dude.
Okay, let's see. The Raiders 1,000 yards. Let me just think about this for a second. My computer
Bugging out?
frozen. Yeah,
Wi-Fi, maybe? No.
could be. So Raiders 1,000 yards. I'm actually really annoyed about this.
All right, sorry. Take a minute. It's okay.
I don't even have any other windows up. I don't get snag in the Wi-Fi. Okay, Michael Crabtree for the Raiders.
5%. Here we go.
There we go. And then I'm thinking Kian McCardell. I can't believe how slow this is.
Let's see. Anything from the peanut gallery? Why are you? No, nothing yet.
Okay, Williams.
There's your Williams.
Mike Williams. 17-24. There's a bunch of Mike Williams for the Chargers.
Is it Michael Williams?
No, Mike. And then 17-24. Yep, top one. Okay.
5%.
All right. Let's take a look here. So there's Miles Sanders. I don't know if that's high. Keith Brooking, I think Chief is giving me this one for Falcons and 5%. Falcons and Cowboys. Keith Brooking.
5%, baby.
All right. Let's think about this for a second. Marcus Mariota, dead nuts.
%. Let's go, baby. Dead nuts. He said Kenny
would have been
Pickett.
Pickett. Would have been Pickett.
Damn
Josh.
it. Eagles, Chargers.
And then Eagles,
Boys.
Cowboys. I think, is it? Not him. Oh yeah, is Miles? Oh, Mark Sanchez, maybe?
Oh, yeah?
Mark Sanchez, the felon. Top? Yep.
The felon.
The felon, dude.
Oh, my God, dude. 3%.
Okay. And let's see. The Falcons and the Raiders. And the Falcons and the Chargers. The Falcons and the Chargers. Eagles, Chargers. Oh, well, Eagles, Chargers is Becton. Mekhi Becton. Becton.
Oh, CT. Oh, there it is.
Okay. And let's see here. So Falcons and the Chargers. Let's see. So there's Schaub. What else? Oh, Austin. Austin Hooper for Falcons Raiders.
%, dude.
There we go.
No more help around here.
Yeah, wow. Josh B. Probably Barton Carlin.
Oh, no.
No.
No, dude. Come on.
No. Who, me?
Come on, man.
Okay. And then let's see. Last one. The Chargers and the Falcons. Turner, but that's probably high. I don't think McCardell. Let's see. Who else would it be? Let's see. Not Tyrod. I've been say. What does he say?
I've been saying Menes.
I don't get what he's saying.
I've been saying mains. Oh no. Names? I don't know what he means.
Oh, names, same thing.
I don't know.
I guess look up Chargers, Falcons.
Taylor
also.
Heineke.
Okay, do it. That was kind of tight.
Who?
You.
Him? Me.
Me?
Josh P was saying Taylor
Me?
Heineke. Me?
Who, me?
13%.
All right, the hardwood. Come on. This should be Josh B's area.
Oh, is that right? Let's fade the gridiron out, and then let's hit him with the fucking. Oh, the Knicks, dude.
There he is.
Speaking of Josh's area.
Okay. Let's see. Mavs, only one team. Okay, so I just picked up this guy on my fantasy team.
No way.
Musa Cisse, Mavs, one team. Moussa.
Musa Cisse.
Yep.
Wow, dude. Not even a picture.
Why not? Okay. And then let's see here. So Blazers, Mavs. Knicks, Grizzlies, Courtney Lee.
Courtney. Okay. Interesting name for a guy.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, no. Like, what's his deal, dude? Went to Indianapolis. Oh, Pike. He's from Indiana. First round pick by the Magic, huh?
There he is.
12 years in the league.
Tim Hardaway Jr., Knicks and Mavericks.
Tim Hardaway Jr. 7% for Timmy. Knicks Grizzly. Oh, he said Courtney Lee. Is that where you got? Did you get that?
No,
from?
he told me that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. So
He says, "Let me do the Knicks." Oh, Knicks
Oh.
Pelicans.
so for
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
Is it the Pelicans? I can't even see.
So for Grizzlies, Jalen Wells, only one team.
Austin Wells. Wow,
And
actually,
actually-
there we go.
I think Bonzi Wells played for the Grizzlies or not? Yeah, right next to him, Bonzi Wells.
Bonzi.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Bonzi.
Oh, shit. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, and let's see the Pelicans.
Josh B will do Knicks Pelicans. All right, he's just thinking.
No, but dude, don't
Let him
don't-
do the Knicks.
Dude, don't mess with him.
Trailblazers, Pelicans. Those have dead nuts still open. Pelicans, Mavs. Oh, sorry, Mavs, Trailblazers. Right?
Mavs, Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the Pelicans, you could do Jordan Hawkins, former Yukon alum, Michael Bucka, raging
2% for Jordan Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Definitely like the Boston accents I was interacting with this weekend.
You were imitating the people?
No. Oh, I would never.
Oh,
do
me?
that. But especially with the state troopers that were around, dude.
The
They were
state
all
troopers, dude?
They were fucking all parking the car.
I mean, you got a pocket, no?
Yeah, literally. Oh my God. Knicks Pelicans, Jimmer Fredette.
There you go.
Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
1% for Jimmer. The product of BYU. He's from Glen Falls. Wow. Oh my God. He's a first round pick by the Bucks
Yeah.
in 2011. Kind of like not that good, I guess, then.
No,
That's too bad.
I know.
So that happens when you're a Mormon, I guess.
So what do we got left now?
We have Dead Nuts, Mavs, Trailblazers. Below that, Pelicans, Trailblazers.
Okay, Mavs. Let's see. I guess. Okay. I guess just look up Mavs and Blazers.
All right, you got it. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Players, Dallas. Okay, interesting. Oh, this guy I know. All right, so this guy was the 5th overall pick of your 1994 NBA draft. A product of Chicago, I guess, being drafted right out of high school, huh? Pretty interesting.
To the Blazers?
No, he was drafted by the Washington Bullets.
Not Rip Hamilton.
No. He is a power forward for most of his career.
Where did he play the most of his career?
So he's in Washington for like 8 seasons, it looks like. Then went to Dallas for 2, then Denver for 2, Houston for 3, back to Dallas in 07-08, then back to Denver 08-09, and then ended his career 3 years with Miami, 2010 to 2013.
I mean, he's a power forward, not Joel Anthony.
No.
Not Chris Anderson.
No. Won 2 championships here.
With the Heat. Juwan Howard.
Yep. Oh.
What?
Seth Curry says Josh be dead nuts.
Do Howard.
Okay.
Get him tight.
Tight. Yeah. Juwan Howard. 2%.
Yep. Told you, Josh.
How much was Seth Curry? Josh, let us know.
Definitely was more. All right. And then Blazers Pelicans.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a few here. There's a few obvious ones, actually. Let's see.
Not CJ McCollum.
Last one.
God,
Stacey Augman.
Oh, okay. Let's just do it. Wrap it up. Come on.
Stacey fucking Courtney. What's going on here? Stacey with an E, maybe? Yeah, Stacey Augman. Stacey for a man I heard of, but Courtney, crazy. 25.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, dude. Josh Hart was the one I was looking at, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Josh
I forgot
Hart,
he was on the
dude.
Pelicans.
People do.
I mean, what do you think? Do you want to do the hockey or you have it in you? I don't know if you looked at it yet.
I did look
First
at
round
it.
draft picks.
Yeah, hockey I've been looking at because it takes me time.
Do you have?
There's one that I could not figure out, which was
You got everything else?
which was dead nuts. Yeah.
Oh, so basically, why don't you fill it in and I'll look that up?
Okay, all right, sounds good. All right, so again, if you see something different, I mean, I can obviously shift around here. Josh P, let's fucking go. He says, by the way.
Let's go.
So again, some of these gonna be really high. So I mean, first round Canucks.
You're forgetting a really obvious one for that one, but do your thing first. Not for that one, but I'm saying
for dead nuts.
Yep.
All right.
He's on TV.
Alex Wimberg. Oh.
But yeah, for the dead nuts. But keep going. Go.
right.
Gotta go.
Vladislav Nemetsnikov, bust. We know the deal. First round. Vladislav Nemetsnikov didn't do well for the Rangers either. I went Kel McCarr for this one. I mean, there's obviously a ton of guys, but Kel McCarr 20%. Thought that'd be kind of good.
I feel like that guy who was traded to Buffalo. I can't think of
Casey Middlestat.
That would have been the one. But think about it. The guy, he's on the TNT crew for Dead Nuts. But it's probably way too high. But
he's on the TNT crew.
Tight. Or wait a second. He's not on the TNT crew, but they interviewed him one time at a halftime thing, and he just seemed so pissed off. I think we were watching the Rangers game together or something. Former legend, yes.
Player.
He works for the team that he played for, which is Detroit.
Like he's their coach?
No.
Oh.
He's like in the front office.
Oh. Their front office.
You want me to say it?
No, I'm gonna keep thinking
All
about
right,
it.
just go.
Travis Hadamick, that was a good one for me. Okay, I thought about that one for hard. This one, Jacob Markstrom, classic goaltender.
Wedgwood. Oh. No, the bottom one. Is it Wedgwood? Was he the goal?
The bottom one? What?
The Avs and the.
You want to do Avs Devils?
Wasn't Wedgwood on
Scott
the Devils?
Wedgwood was on the
4%.
Devils. 4%?
Yeah. What was your?
I did Jimmy Vesey.
What was that?
0.5.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it is.
No, at least I just was excited I got one.
No, that was good. Dude. But Jimmy Vesey, Harvard. I was out at Harvard's campus this weekend, dude. How about that?
Wow, dude.
Come on.
Dude.
Then I had Tomas Tartar here. And then I had Kovalchuk. Even though I'm sure there's more. Kovalchuk doesn't really matter. Ilya Kovalchuk. All right, so dead nuts. Here's what we were struggling with.
And also this dude,
like when did he play? What
90s.
90s. Okay, and he played for obviously Detroit.
Hall of Famer.
Played for Winnipeg too.
Yeah.
Other teams that he played for.
I'd have to look it up, but also I found a better one that'll be a lot lower. He
notable player?
Used to be on Buffalo as their backup goalie. He's currently the backup goalie for Winnipeg, and he.
Oh fuck.
You've seen his name.
Something with a J. Is there a J involved?
No.
Eric Comrie.
Yes.
Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 1%.
There we go.
Who is the Hall of Famer guy?
Chelios. Come on,
Chelios, dude.
But it would have been so high.
TNT.
Would have been too high.
Oh my god, he was tight at that interview. We did it, dude.
And just like that, Immaculate Grid done. And Michael Bucker, because we're up against it here, we're on the way out, but he said he wanted to smile before we leave. Let's go, Huskies! Let's go, Huskies! Come on, Michael, get into it. But honestly, great show. Sharon, all that, the donuts,
came in,
the grids.
Yep, there we go, dude.
Big week ahead. Rangers tomorrow. Let's get that win with the Cowboys tonight. Fuck the Raiders. How about them Cowboys? That's how I'm going to start the show tomorrow. Book it. You can, as Josh says. But yeah, so that's where we are. You can. Though, great show today. Great to be back. Thanks to everyone for tuning in and continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives of the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jane Costa, the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Well, everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do.